All right, so I just want to talk. I don't know why I said it, but I just want to talk a little bit of the most female attention I have ever had. So I'm gonna go way back. When I say female attention, I mean like female attention where they actually think I'm a pretty cool person, like would consider, dating. That's what I mean by it. So going way back, I mean, I don't consider this, but I do know some way back in pre-K. Yeah, I'm going way back. And pre-K, well, no, I'll even go further back. Apparently, according to one of my childhood parents, would it be childhood parents? No, it'd be biological parents at this point. According to one of my biological parents, way back then, this was like 2002, 2001 maybe. I had to be like 2 or 3 years old. I don't remember this at all, but apparently, according to one of my biological parents, I was not going to be specific, just in case. Excuse me, it's cold out here. Obviously, if they watch the video, which if you're watching this, get off. Anyways, and stop watching my channel. This one to be exact. Anyways, my biological parents said that I used to flirt with the ladies on the bus, and I was getting the attention. I mean, if that's what I was doing, I don't really remember that. If that's what I was doing, oh well, then I was literally a little boy. Technically, that doesn't count to me, because I was literally a little boy. To an extent in May, but I was literally a little boy, so it's not like I could date them grown ladies, Anyways, going past that. Preschool, technically, I don't consider this female attention. This is more, just a girl being bitchy, Apparently, I cut this girl in line. Obviously, I thought she meant literal, but I don't recall cutting that girl in line. Her name was Nicole. Way back in pre-K. That was like 2004, I believe. Yeah, either 2004 or 2005. One of those years. Probably 2004. Yeah, probably 2004. No, it might be 2003. Man, that was that long ago. That was 20 years ago. Dang, 20 years ago I was in pre-K. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty much it as far as that. I mean, I don't really consider that female attention, but you know what they say about if a girl messes with you, she like you. So, with spoiler, I did not cut that girl, Nicole. I did not cut you in line, okay? At least I don't think, but yeah. If she watched this video, which I highly doubt, I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen that girl since pre-K, so I don't remember nothing. I just hope the best for her, that's all. Anyways, going back to second grade. Fast forward to second grade. That's when I moved to my childhood school. I'm not going to get any names, but obviously, I lived in Chicago back in the day. But yeah, I like this girl by the name of Amy. Yeah, Amy, that was her name. Coincidentally, she shares the same name of one of the Sonic characters. But yeah, her name was Amy. I liked her, whatever. I had a little bit of a crush on her and all that stuff. She was a Mexican girl. I mean, she was cute. She was like, she had like dark hair and pale skin, Her ears were kind of pointy, and her eyes were kind of shiny. That's what I remember in second grade. I know it's a little cringe or whatever, but yeah, I was 7 years old, Obviously, that didn't work out because she rejected my note. I mean, I got mad, but there's that. But I don't really consider that female attention. But I guess I could say fast forward to maybe 7th grade. Maybe 7th grade. Because 2nd through 7th grade, I was just getting non-stop bullied. So I won't get too much now. I'll probably say that for another video. But it's so cold. Let me get some water. The cold really takes out your breath even further to me. I don't know why. It was made by Kami. So yeah, fast forward now into 7th grade. I guess, to an extent, I had female attention, but I don't really count it because she was just a friend, just a female friend. She was older than me. I remember my classmates, like I said, 7th grade, that's when everybody started to actually become mature and stop being, you know, bully and stuff like that. Me and her, we were already friends, you know. Us being Christian and all that stuff, we were already good friends. But spoiler alert, she wasn't signed up episode 2. So yeah, she voiced Rosaline. Anyways, everybody in the school used to thought we dated, you know. I don't know why. Mainly because I was a guy hanging out with a girl. Remarkable was always not cool. So he's hanging out with some girl. So clearly that's his girlfriend. Everybody thought me and her did. I don't know why, but that's what they thought. I don't know if I consider that necessary female attention when we clearly weren't dating. Neither we had any kind of feelings together. So yeah, you know, 7th and 8th grade passed, whatever, you know. Going on to high school. Now this is where it really started to happen. This is the most female attention I ever had. Wait, let me go back. 8th grade. I did have a little bit of female attention. To me, 8th grade was one of my favorite years in elementary school / middle school. It was one of my favorite years because I had a lot of fun there. I had favoritism and all that stuff and everything. Past that, and I don't know why, my Riz in 8th grade was so just there. It was just so there. I was flirting with the girls and stuff like that. The classic stuff, you know, the winking and stuff. They clearly did blush. That was so funny. I had so much fun, you know, flirting back in 8th grade. That was way back in 2014. Which 10 years from now. 10 years ago today, I am in 8th grade. So yeah, I think about myself 10 years ago a lot. But anyways, yeah, I used to flirt with I don't know how many girls back in 8th grade. Even the girls that bullied me back in the day. They was even blushing about it. That was just so funny. I guess I did have a little bit of female attention, despite none of them was interested in dating me at all. There was probably like a minimum of like 4 or 5 girls that would play around with me because of that reason. Just in a friendly way, you know. Just because I flirted with them. Anyways, now going to high school, now this is where shit really get real. Freshman year, oh man. I mean, I'm excited, but at the same time, I hate myself for bringing up high school. I remember the first day, some girl came to me, "You're my best friend. You're my best friend." I was like, no, I'm not. Okay, well, oh well. I just said, okay, sure was. I thought, oh, she's cute and all. She looks like the girl I like. The kind of girls I like. With spoiler, I have mentioned my preference in women, and she was that. Anyways, both her and her friend was cute, you know. So yeah, the girl who told me I'm her best friend, that was the first one I remember. Clearly I feel like she did indeed have a thing for me. Freshman year, talking about, yeah, I like you, I think you're kind of cute and stuff like that. We should meet up in the hall. The next day, she was like, that wasn't me. Liar. Yeah. And then now going on, you know, let's see, there was one of her friends that also, that hanged around me. Then another girl who's also hangs around me. Let's see, one Mexican, one black, one white. I think that was it. I did like 3 other girls in high school that year, in freshman year. 2 of them at the same time, 1 of them over the course of time. Obviously, I stopped liking them. With spoiler, all three of them were white girls, you know. Yeah. And another thing I never, ever forget, it was my last period of freshman year, at Algebra 1. The teacher, she's retired now. I learned that back in 2019 or 20. No, it was 2020. I met up with her in 2020 by accident. I was at a CVS back in Joliet West High School. I will drop that name, but sorry about that. That was very disgusting, but yeah, yeah, she retired. That teacher, she looked like super mean, but she wasn't at all. She was actually really nice. So I was trying to figure out which girl I wanted to like. One of them was taller, one of them was shorter and had glasses. I wanted to play this game because I needed help choosing which girl. So I did a little classic game I did in elementary school. So what I did was basically write, like, not necessarily write their name, just choice 1 and choice 2. Obviously, I know which choice 1 and choice 2 is. So I asked the teacher after period class, after we're dismissing for the last period, and she was like, she would start guessing, and my dumb ass decided to, she was like, are you trying to ask a girl out? And now my dumb ass decides to be like, how you know that? I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyways, she was like, who was the girl? I was like, I don't know her name. So she literally pulled the, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is so funny. She literally pulled out the book, flipped the pages, and have all the students' classroom pictures on there. She was like, point. And I pointed to 2 girls. She was like, oh, so you like blonde-haired girls. That was just so funny. And she was literally doing everything she can to make sure we get one. I choose one of them. Eventually, I settled on one girl. You know, the shorter girl, with glasses. You know, obviously that didn't work out because I found out she had a boyfriend. There was another girl back in freshman years, my second period chemistry class. What's another one? I'm not gonna go too much, and that's way too much, because, yeah, but the point is, in sophomore year, I wouldn't say I didn't have any female attention. My female attention started. It started a little. Like, I had probably 3 girls who was actually interested in me. Going to sophomore year, now this is the most I had, most of female attention I've ever had. The most, period. So, trying to cross the street. In my sophomore year, that's when, specifically in my algebra class 2. My algebra class 2, that's when I had the most. I had probably 4 or 5 girls that was interested in me. The thing is, they wasn't really interested. Well, they were not per se, but they started to be more interested in me and start talking to me, asking how I'm doing. When I had my first girl, back in high school, 2015. That lasted from December 2015 to late January 2016. That's when all that started. So yeah, once we broke up, me and that girl broke up. That's when like 5. I remember 5 girls, including the girl back in freshman year, saying, "You're my best friend." She was even interested in me. I think that was the year she genuinely wanted to be with me. But the only reason why I chose not to be with her is because I had to test things. I had to test her out. I had to test her out to see would she be with me? Would she be willing to wait? Would she be want to be with me? If I wasn't able to be a big old provider and all that, which clearly I wasn't. I was literally a teenager. I didn't have a job and all that, and she even worked. So yeah, I hate talking about her, but I'm just talking about that. That was probably the closest me and her ever have gotten. That was the closest. I hate talking about her. Obviously, I'm not gonna give her a name. If I say her name, it's already damaged enough. Her name is in my head. But anyways, so yeah, that was the closest we ever got. Then sophomore year, we had obviously my algebra and / G algebra. Well, G algebra. That's what I'm gonna call it. We had the same teacher, same class. That was real cool. That was she was even teaching me. I'm even friends with her on Facebook, the teacher. But anyways, yeah, that classroom I had the most female attention ever. ever. That was fun. I wasn't even necessarily flirting. I was just showing up and, hey, Ray Marco, hey. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. That was so fun. I was 16 years old. That was so fun. I'm 24 now. Wow, what the time of it. That was pretty much the most I have ever had female attention. That was just so much fun. I felt special, I'm not gonna lie. I really did. But at the same time, I'm not gonna get too much in that, but at home was like full of shit, you know. That was the thing. At home was just full of shit, but it doesn't matter. School was school. It was so fun. Junior year, that's when everything dialed down. It dialed down by a significant amount. In that school, Joliet West, that was my last year at that school at Joliet West for junior year. I'm sorry, that school year, it was just not good. I mean, it was decent. It was the last minute. I only like one more girl there. Which, spoiler alert, if you watch Side Novel, yeah, I give a lot of hints. A lot of hints. So yeah, I'll leave that right there. So yeah, I liked one girl back in junior year, and that was pretty much it. I still had a few female attention. That was from the same few girls. The same few girls, you know. That was pretty cool, you know, but because they thought I was leaving, you know, but I ended up staying one more year. So yeah, and then moving on to senior year, the worst high school year ever. Moved to Chicago, you know, Gage Park High School. The school was like a huge downgrade to where I was before. But I'm not gonna talk too bad about that school. You know, they actually really helped me, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to graduate Joliet West in my first 3 years of high school. But anyways, I mean, I didn't really have a lot of female attention. There was like a few girls that was interested in me. Even one of them asked if I was a virgin, and obviously I said yes. And at the time, obviously, you know, I'm at the peak of my POM, you know, porn, masturbation, you know, all that stuff, all that shit. You know, I'm not gonna get too much time in that, but that was the peak of my POM stuff. I don't know what was wrong with me, but it was me and some other guy friend back in 2018. I don't know why we were so involved in that. I'm not saying we did that shit together. That's gay. God forbid that. Even though my SSA was a little prominent then, but it wasn't. It was barely strong, because, you know. Anyways, she asked if I was a virgin. She even asked me if I even, you know, participated, you know, in fapping. I don't know what was wrong with me. My dumb ass said yeah and shit. So when I watch this video, me swearing and stuff, that's gonna be cringe. But anyways, yeah, like she like genuinely wanted my virginity, and then 2 other girls was interested in that. 2 other girls. The thing is, obviously, don't get me wrong. In my first high school, the girls were way prettier than it was in my last year high school. But there was like a very few girls. But one of the girls that, I don't know if she was planning or whatever, she wanted to go to prom with me. But obviously I said no, because to me she was underage. I was 18 and she was 17, so I wasn't gonna deal with that. You see, I'm already on my morals. So yeah, that was that, you know. That was that, you know. I don't know if she was joking or whatever, but clearly there was 2 girls who wanted to take my virginity, who wanted to have my virginity, you know. 2 girls. Can I cross? I don't want to cross. No, don't. Okay, got to cross. Yeah, there were 2 girls who wanted to take my virginity. Or, I mean, the thing is, at the time, I would say I was more weak. Obviously, like I said, I was at the peak of my POM. So, pass this, people. I don't know. I feel like I probably would have done it, you know. I probably would have done it, unfortunately. I was at the peak of I really hate the fact I created my Instagram. Doing a whole bunch of shirtless pictures and shit. Even in my underwear, saying I'm trying to be a hot black guy and stuff. Man, 2018, man, that was a wild year, I would say. That was my worst year of high school. It was so wild. My testosterone was through the fucking roof. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, that's the year I decided to seek my SSA a little bit more, experiment with it. Yeah. 2018 was a really crappy year for me. Yeah, anyways, going past that, there were like 3 girls that was interested in, being with me. 3 of them. 3 of them. Obviously, I denied them all because I had to remember that I needed to, because I was really trying to be really Christian, like religious. I was trying to, be pure, because that's very important to me, being pure, which I failed at, which I currently even failed at, but yeah. That was pretty much it with the high school, I mean, after high school, there was one girl I was interested in, specifically in summer 2000, no, not summer 2018, it was around fall 2018, but she was at a ministry, yeah, she was cute, whatever, I mean, I honestly wanted her to be in the picture, but she took the picture, so that's pretty much it on that, but, there's that. I mean, she didn't know I like her or whatever, or at least thought she was cute or whatever, but there's that. And then the last instance of female attention I had, sorry, I know it's super disgusting. I learned how to spit because of the winter. It's obvious. I'm very sorry. Anyways, the last official female attention I had, where they clearly was interested in me, was in 2019. I'm gonna be specific. July 2019. She's a cashier lady. I don't know. She must have been interested in me. I don't know. She must have been really interested in me. But I wasn't interested in her. Personally, she wasn't really my type, which, if you watch this video, hello. Sorry. Yeah. But I'll explain the reason why I didn't really want you. Anyway, she wasn't really my type. Though she was white, she still wasn't my type. What's another thing? She wasn't really my type. Then I was moving, and then I was living with my childhood parents at the time. At that time. Yeah, we did, struggle financially a lot. We did end up living in hotels and shit. Yeah, we had all those times. It's embarrassing, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I would say, 2021 at Six Flags, that girl that wanted me to sit next to her on a coaster, I think I can slightly count that, put that on my list. So yeah, I would say the most female attention I had without actually doing anything was my sophomore year of high school. That was the best. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my story of female attention, all the girls I like. A few girls I like, Yeah, that was pretty much it, Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, 2016, that was the best. I'm gonna have to turn that way on. That was the best. Yep. Do I see myself having female attention again? Nah, honestly, no. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like it ain't, but considering, I'm no longer around a whole bunch of women. I could have went to college, but God knows what is that a train? Oh shoot, that's a train. The train sounds so beautiful. Anyways, if I went to college, probably I would have had some. Oh, my phone's about to die. I need to stop. I probably would have had a bunch of female attention. If I go now, I bet I would. But yeah, that's pretty much it. 2016 was the best female attention without me actually doing nothing. I don't know, females thought it was cool, and I think cute as well. So yeah, that's it. Do I wish for it now? I mean, to an extent, but I have my current problems, that my modern family gets on my nerves and all that stuff. All these varying families, all that stuff. I would have to build myself up if I consider that dating stuff, So yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe.